Edward G. Robinson is caught up in a murder and must cover his tracks before he is caught. In The Woman in the Window. Richard Wainley, played by Edward G. Robinson, is no criminal. At least he wasn't until he met the woman in the window. With his wife and kids out of town, the professor engages in an innocent flirtation with a chance acquaintance, played by Joan Bennett, and inadvertently commits a shocking and unspeakable crime. But that's just the beginning of his problems. For as the cunning D.A., played by Raymond Massey, one of Wainley's dearest friends, gets closer and closer to identifying the killer, Wainley finds he's more and more willing to resort to desperate measures to avoid being caught. Masterfully directed by legendary Fritz Lang, The Woman in the Window is a suspense-laden, gripping thriller with the logic and plausibility of a nightmare. Edward G. Robinson stands out front of a storefront and admires a painting of a woman. Then all of a sudden we see the reflection of the woman behind the painting, almost like a ghost-like figure. And I thought this was going to be a supernatural mystery type thing. No, it turns out it's Joan Bennett. Edward G. Robinson is head over heels for this woman. He's a married man. His wife and kids are out of town. What does he have to lose? Possibly everything. So he goes to her house. They get to know each other a little bit. She's married, or is she? We don't know. This man barges in and confronts Edward G. Robinson, gets on top of him. There's a scruffle. Edward holds out his hand to Joan Bennett. She gives him some scissors. He stabs the man in the back with scissors, killing him. So these two characters are now murderers. Could say it's self-defense, but I don't know if that's going to slide. Who knows? So now they have to get rid of the body. Edward G. Robinson, with his background in teaching criminology and detective stuff, he orders Joan Bennett to clean the apartment thoroughly, clean everything. I'll take care of the body. He takes it out to the woods. He leaves mud tracks. He leaves tire tracks. His detective, one of his best friends, is after him. We know that Edward G. Robinson did this, but he's so paranoid and so full of anxiety about getting caught or having them on his trail. Edward G. Robinson is perfect for the film noir. His delivery in this, how close are you to the guy? You know, he's very quick, very snappy. He has that presence, that screen presence. He also was a supporting actor in one of the most popular film noirs, Double Indemnity. But here he gets a starring role in The Woman in the Window, and he does a fantastic job against Joan Bennett. They are so good. Fritz Lang directs this, and the paranoia that these two go through for an hour and a half is it's so intense at times. The way that he frames shots, the tight close-ups, the lighting, the smoke, the shadows, you know, the clues are all laid out in the beginning on how to solve this thing, and it's just a matter of them trying to weave their way through and cover up what they've done. Cover up the murder, which leads to this massive payoff and big twist at the end that I won't spoil. But I highly recommend The Woman in the Window. It is a fantastic film noir, one of the lesser known film noirs. The restoration, it was okay. I'm hoping that it says newly mastered in HD, but I'm hoping that they can go back and do like a 4K of this. It definitely deserves to have a better release. So the picture quality is okay. Sound is great. Special features, not much here. There's an audio commentary and a trailer. But I highly recommend, from Kino Lorber, The Woman in the Window. Let me know, guys, if you've seen The Woman in the Window, what you guys thought of The Woman in the Window. Let me know below in the comments. For more Return of the Disc, visit returnofthedisc.com. Check out the audio version of today's show, available on all major podcast platforms. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel.